You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house or in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday.
Good morning.
What's up?
Good morning. Nothing. How you doing?
I am doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing a lot better.
That's good. That's good. We've been missing you.
I know I've been missing you guys too, but I didn't, my lung and stuff. I didn't want to be up here breathing heavy and, but I caught a lot of videos this weekend while I was resting.
Child, the videos was like going, like an Energizer bunny that's going and going.
I know I haven't caught. I couldn't keep up, really, honestly. I really couldn't.
Well, I couldn't keep up hardly either, but I mean, I think I've seen I don't want to even say the most important content because that would be kind of shady, right? But I was watching Shelly. I don't know if you got a chance to watch Shelly, her phone call conversation with Brooke. She did a first video like maybe 3 days ago, and then she did another video, like the other part of the phone call last night. Did you catch that?
I caught the first one. I did not catch this, this one. I did not catch the second one. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't have caught it either if I hadn't recorded it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, when I know I'm watching somebody who normally puts their stuff on membership and I don't have a membership, I'll record it. And I knew I was getting sleepy too. So I was like, let me put this thing on record. And then, I'll rewatch it in the morning if I fall asleep. So I watched most of it. Then I fell asleep when I woke up this morning. I had to red ball back to what I recorded. But, so it's a lot been going on. And hey, Zion, good morning, Grand Rising. Yes, please come on in, everybody. Feel free to drop down in the chat and hit the like and share. And also feel free to hit the membership. And shout out to Zion, one of our members.
Hi, Zion.
Yes, thank you so much for your membership, boo. But so a lot has been going on. I know you haven't really been hitting panels or anything.
No.
But what all have you seen? Did you see Pills do his live regarding Brooke?
No, but Ronnie Q briefly went over it this morning. Mm-hmm. But, she went over the part where I guess somebody, Ray Triggs maybe, or Big Riggs, one of them, and they were up there in Pills. They were up there, and they were going at Malik, but she didn't say anything about Pills talking about Brooke. What did he say?
Well, no, when I say talk about Brooke, I just mean he had been putting off that video, right, for 3 or 4 days, saying he was going to put out a video, not really like a tell all, but he was going to tell his side, his truth, or whatever, what was really going on with him and Brooke. So when he finally put the video out, he started off going off. I mean, he was going in on Malik, dragging him and everything. So I think the part that Ronnie Hugh was referring to was when Triggs had hit the panel and he started going off on Malik. And he started going off on Dana J, which is Malik and Brooke's bestie or best friend, right? The one that used to mess with Brooke years ago.
Right.
So,
How does that work, Hood Table?
I don't know. Listen. They said about time the video's over. All three of the guys was besties.
You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing: when you listen to Malik when I listen to Malik and Brooke, all that mess and everything that's going on, I don't even feel like I'm adulting. I'm like, maybe that is, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot. It's just too much. You best friend Malik and uh Brooke had the same best friend, but the best friend has slept with Brooke and been her man in the past. And then you guys are all on her recent side pieces panel. It You see what I'm saying? It just I don't
It's really weird, but one thing I said the other day was like when it comes to like those relationships way back in the gap, like seventh, eighth, ninth grade type of shit, I'm
yeah.
like that shit don't really count. As far as I'm concerned, they probably like I was saying the other day, I had somebody that age and we didn't even have sex. It was just like
Well,
we.
they had sex.
Well,
That
yeah, but still, that was like that was a long time ago.
yeah, but
So and
it's
then
just
depending
it's
on where
weird
you
that
live.
he's. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
saying depending on where you live, depending on your community, who hang out together, sports and all that, I can see the possibility of him and Malik later becoming homeboys. Like, yeah, I had your
But
girl back in the day, but
I don't
that.
want to share best friends with my husband. I need to have that part because, see, to me, that can get super messy, like it is now. Because there's things I may want to talk to you about, Hood Table, that I don't want my husband. You know, I know a
But
lot of
see, he's a guy though. There aren't too many guys who want their wife or girlfriend to have a boy as a guy as a best friend unless they all friends.
But I'm no, but what I'm saying is that for me, I need my own separate best friend because there's things I want to talk about with you that I don't want to talk about with my husband, and I don't want you to talk about with my husband or slip up and say something about it to my husband. I just need my own separate. There's got to be a piece of me
Yeah.
that's my own. Does
Well,
that
you
make
know what?
sense?
Where I would love to have some clearing up and not like she got to come out here and say shit. She's done enough. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, okay, what's a little more tea on your life? But, like, if they were, I know they were messing around as teenagers.
Hmm.
Was Dana already Malik's best friend at the time?
No.
Okay, so that's good right there. So later, after they broke up, like, did Dana and Malik, Dana and Brooke automatically become best friends? Or is this something that happened after Malik? You know what I'm saying? Like, did y'all break
It
up
was
and y'all
before.
just stayed best friends and then she met
Yes.
Malik because
y-
he claims that he knew Brooke before Malik, but that don't necessarily mean they were best friends. That could just mean, we had a relationship back in the day.
But
So
when Brooke and him say that they have been best friends since since all that, and that Malik came into the picture after him and Brooke got married.
And see, the reason why I asked is because somebody said they think they still fucking. That's what somebody
I mean,
said. Sure did.
well, it's happened to a lot of people. I'm not saying that they are, but he just always seems to be there. And
See, and that's the reason why Triggs was going in on Malik. Like, man, you keep letting this guy bring up their relationship from way back in the day as if he ain't had no pussy since he had your wife's pussy. And oh God, it was a lot.
see, that's the weird part to me.
Mm.
And when Ronnie Q said that, I was like, why do you have to start with that every? Because I've heard him, because this isn't the first time
Mm-hmm.
Brooke and Malik have did their sideshow, their circus in front of us, and every time Dana hits a panel, he always has to start with that, and that is weird to me.
He does, and that's what people were saying. Like, you always got, like, that's what Triggs was saying. We know, motherfucker, we know you hit her back in the day. Y'all used to date, woo, 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 woo. And he was like, Malik, what kind of man are you that you keeps allowing this man to keep bringing it up and reminding everybody? And I was like, yeah, I guess he got a point there. And then she told you how he pulled a gun out on Triggs.
Who did?
Girl, Dana.
You know what? They did say that Triggs got him out his body.
Yes.
And he turned on. First of all, they said when he turned on the camera, he was a whole what is that called?
That dude is huge.
But he's a whole what is it called when you have your avatar look one way, but you really look another way?
Catfish?
Yes, they first of all everybody was saying he's a catfish, and then they did say he showed like an AK-47.
Yes,
because they and he was wanting to pull up on Ray. I'm like,
yes, he was telling him where to meet him at and everything. Now, Ray Triggs was going in on his ass. I ain't gonna lie, and he did get him out of his skin. But to go that far, and then I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers? Like, we talking ghetto fabulous, we talking like immature, because one minute Dana J was saying to Pills, because Pills thought that maybe Dana was threatening him, because Dana said something about, you guys, I keep telling them, both of my besties, to keep their business off of YouTube. And he said, because this could turn out deadly. And so then Pills was like, yeah, man, because if I see anybody in the street and they approach me, they better walk on the other side and all this kind of shit, because it will turn deadly. And Dana was like, dude, ain't nobody talking about that. We grown men. Why is you bringing it to the streets and acting all hood and gangster? Then the next thing you know, he pulled out an AK-47 10 minutes later. I was like, nigga, that gun was so big. I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, why do all the men in Brooke's life, it's obvious she has a type, right? Pills is big.
Yeah, because he's similar to her man.
Right. Her husband's big, Dana's big, Triggs big, from what I hear, because he calls himself Pillsbury. So, and they all just seem all three of them always want to pull up and stuff. It's like she needs to run. Either she needs to run or all three of them needs to run, but somebody needs to be running.
Somebody needs to be very mature as well. And let me shout out to the chat. What up, Sassy and Locked? What up? Good morning. Hey, Taylor Made. What up, Member? What up, Big Rig Slaps? Miss LA, Nessa, Smooth Carter. What's up, Clyde? Dham 310. What's up? What's going on? How are you guys this morning? Happy Monday. Come on in and drop a like and a share, please, and thank you. But yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna. Hey, everybody in the chat. I see some people speaking. Hi, how you doing? But I just So then Ronnie Q said that Brooke has took down her channel, came back, said a little bit, then took it down again.
Well, then she still has that backup, the Brooke Valentine University.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if she's going to use that one, but they said she did hide or take down the main one. I think she just hid it or deleted all her videos, because I think that's how you hide a channel. I never did it before, but
I don't know. But here's my thing. One thing, I was spotty in my, dipping in, looking and dipping out. After all this, and I think I saw Breeze, she did like maybe a community wall post that says something like, I hate to see Brooke's people going at her. So her and Ness are into it. So does that mean Brooke's not going to Vegas? What's the status on that?
I don't think Brooke is going to Vegas. And then I guess old boy was supposed to go too. Malik was supposed to go to Vegas, and I heard he got uninvited. And Brooke was like, well, why would you want to go anyway if your ex-wife was going? And this what I find peculiar. Okay, did I say that right? No, listen.
You said peculiar. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
I think that's my first time using it on the hood table. Okay.
Okay, peculiar.
What up, Memphis team member in the house?
No, I can't say it. Peculiar. Peculiar.
There we working on it. Okay, we got to work on that one.
Peculiar.
I didn't added a IAEREGH. Okay.
Go ahead.
But no, okay. Now we know that Grish, our girl Grish, has searched thoroughly. Even though Bree was telling her on that one lie that she was using the wrong name, Grish was like later, like I never told her the name I was using. And because I guess they thought that she was looking under her YouTube name, but everybody know that's not her real YouTube name, and whatever. And so I ain't gonna say her real name, but she looked under her real name and found a certificate, but no license, as if the marriage never happened, but it was filed to happen. But you know how it works. You don't get the license till you actually get married. And so the fact that she's always calling herself now the ex-wife, when you're not even divorced yet, you're not even legally separated. Y'all just split like a few weeks back, like a few months ago, whenever that dating show happened. So ain't that weird how the wedding marital license can't be found, and she's calling herself ex-wife, and like Grish says, how can you divorce something that never happened?
Okay, let me go in order.
Okay.
Yesterday, I was watching Nessa's live. I actually caught her live, stayed in the bushes, but the millionaire donor, Nessa announced it, is paying for Shakim's trip, hotel, and spending money to Vegas. So that happened yesterday on Nessa's live. So he's going. He's being paid for, like Ness and Lemon and Lolo are being paid for. So all expense paid, trip to Vegas. Secondly, Grish said that a long time ago on your panel. Remember that she could not find anything that said that they were married.
Right.
But people lie and exaggerate and do the most when it comes to being married and children.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's what. So that's why I take it for whatever they say they are, I go with it. Because maybe she's saying that what is it called when you're married, when you've been together a long time?
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about. I can't think this morning.
I forgot what it's called, but I looked it up, and that's not allowed in their state.
Okay, so Maryland doesn't allow common law marriage.
Common law, I looked it up, and it said it's not a thing in Maryland.
But people, I know so many women, especially when, in younger years, would call somebody their fiance and wouldn't have ring the first. You see what I'm saying? So yes. I think that people do that with marriage. Now they shack up. I'm not saying Brooke is doing this, Malik is doing this, but so many people shack up and call each other husband and wife.
Mm-hmm.
And that might be the case.
And you know what? What I actually read up on was I had just typed in on Google, does Maryland recognize common law marriages? And the answer was Maryland law does not recognize common law marriages. Only 10 states and the District of Columbia still recognizes common law marriages. But it says, and this is the key, if a valid common law marriage has been created in a jurisdiction that recognizes common law marriages, the marriage is valid in Maryland. So I guess it has to be a specific, so it's not like the whole state, but if it's a jurisdiction that recognizes it, then it could be valid in Maryland.
That's weird. So
yes.
Usually the whole state is one way or the other.
Exactly.
But Maryland, you could be in so and so county and it's
Mm-hmm.
legal. So I wonder, is Baltimore proper? Is that, because
Well,
see,
let me see. Let me see. Is
okay.
common law marriage legal in Baltimore? Um, hmm. It just keeps bringing up Maryland. Okay, here's what you need about document. No. Nope, it doesn't say anything about common law. It's talking about you need a marriage license and then
Oh,
also
well,
the requirements, which is ID, residency application,
uh-huh, uh-huh.
yeah,
Well,
stuff
but
like that.
if they're not really married, as much as they've gone on and on and on about filing the paperwork, going downtown, who's not signing, who said they were signing, that's really sick.
That makes it seem the more fake, right?
It's,
Like everybody keeps telling Malik, why is you on here dragging it out on the tube? Because she won't go down there when everybody knows it only takes one person to file the divorce, and then the other person will get served. And if you can't reach them, you can go to the judge and say something. Or you just need two witnesses saying why the marriage should be dissolved. It's not even that fucking complicated. It's harder to get somebody in a great preschool, you know what I'm saying, than
yeah,
to just go down there and start a divorce. And then the other thing that you were saying, as far as like them on here doing this and doing that, one thing she said to Shelly in that phone call was, if we're not married and I'm just out here with a baby daddy, why would I be acting like this, and why would I be, so upset and all this shit over just a baby daddy? And I'm like, bitches do it all the time.
all the time.
I
All
mean,
the time.
bitches will bust out the window to your car. I mean, they would do all kind of shit. They would go on Facebook and tell all your business because you fucking the bitch across town. Like, yeah, like,
All the time. There's baby mamas that did. Girl, I know one that murdered her boyfriend, her ex. Her ex, that was her baby daddy. I mean, they get jealous. Girl, they get out of their body all the time. Confronting them in public.
yep,
How many times on YouTube have we seen videos of the man getting married and the baby mama show up at the wedding? You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? They can do the most.
Yep, exactly. And what else to all the people who just got in the chat? What else, Street Poet? Hey, my sister from my hometown, Diva Boss. What up, Diva? You've been having some lit lives, girl. That's one of my hometown YouTubers.
Oh, okay.
Yes, she be having some lit lives, but she's from a totally different sector. She be, girl, the same shit we do over here, they
Mhm.
be over there
Oh,
dragging,
okay.
clowning, the
What
shit we don't
sector?
like,
What
doxing, all that shit.
what sector is it?
I think it's part of is it the Latrice Allen? Is that it, Diva?
Yeah, I've heard of that name.
Latrice Allen sector, I think.
I've heard of that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Diva, but I think it's from the trees. I think, and I'll be over there in her chat. I don't be knowing shit about shit, but I'll be down there liking and sharing and all that kind of shit. But
Is there a way to put her link in the chat?
yeah, I can put her link in the chat. Hold on. Let's see, Diva, the boss. Hold on. Here it
But
is.
yeah, I just here's the thing. And if you're listening, Brooke, you're listening. I don't have a problem with you. I do think you exaggerate a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm at the point now where, Brooke, I don't think you have a baby. I know you don't care, but there's
Mm-hmm.
too many no's. And to me, on was it uh official D Spot's channel, or was it whose channel was that on? It might have, was it, anyway. To me, Malik all but said you don't have a dog baby.
Yeah, I don't think she have a baby, especially after Malik said that shit. That asked her to show the baby. Asked her, basically Malik told us she ain't got no baby. Diva over here, they lie about having babies and all kind of shit. Okay, and you welcome, boo.
Yeah,
you welcome. She knows a little bit about some of the B sector, like some of the players, because you know how these sectors kind of intertwine. But yeah, I don't think she really follows the B sector. But yeah, I'll be over there in her chat getting my whole life. I'm like, I thought we was something else over here. They something else over there.
Yeah, Diva DeBoss, stay on. Don't even, don't get addicted to the beef sector. That's what I say. Don't even stay in the rivers and the lakes that you used to, girl. Honey.
It's just a mess.
A hot mess. So you don't.
Yes, Diva. Faked a whole pregnancy, girl, for like over a year. For over a year.
Over a year. And show the picture. Here's the killer. Brooke, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say it. Ronnie Q showed the picture where her stomach was sticking out and she had her hand on her belly. And that's the picture that made me think, okay, Brooke is pregnant, because that's at least like 7 to 8 months, 7 to 8 month belly on a normal pregnant woman. And then to come to find out she was never pregnant.
Girl, she had a whole pillow. She had a whole couch pillow under her.
Girl, I was. But why do you think she did that? Why would you think?
Because a pretty chocolate girl.
Yeah,
you know how some girls fake their pregnancies to keep their man at home?
Yeah, but your pretty chocolate girl wasn't paying attention to him.
Well, they were having some types of conversations that Brooke felt like were improper for a married man to have. And then the fact that she had took her mod stick, never told her why she took her mod stick, and let her husband keep his mod stick. And I think Brooke had a feeling that something was going on behind the scenes that wasn't right. And yeah, so that's around the time of the pregnancy.
Oh, okay. So do you think doing this show was getting her licked back at Malik for pretty chocolate girl and whatever? I
don't know, because I think Malik was in on it. I think Malik and Dana Malik, Dana, and Brooke was in on it. Now, Shelly's conversation phone call last night, Shelly said, "Did y'all hear that?" She was like, "Bitch, did y'all hear that? Let me rewind and slow walk this shit back." And you hear Brooke saying that she told Shelly, Malik knows that we ain't really together. He knows that this is all entertainment. He knows that this... Like, Malik been knowing the whole time. Why he keep coming on panels talking about pills? Is you really in a relationship with Brooke? He knew the whole time it was a game.
Well, Brooke has said that when they were arguing the first, she said that. Malik knew. She said that on Nessa's panel, that Malik knew, and that it was, she said that that she talked to Malik and he okayed her doing the
But that was in the beginning. That was in the beginning. It was supposed to be a play. But then remember it spun out. No, I'm talking about like recent. Like, they've been pretending to be in a relationship, but recently Brooke is talking about Malik knows that they're not in a real relationship. Like, not at the beginning of this entertainment setup with Brooke and find her a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Malik knew it was for entertainment purposes at first.
Girl, my mouth is hanging open. What?
Girl, okay. Let me let you catch up. And what's up, Miss Ray? How you doing? She said she watching from work. But yeah, she said he know that ain't my type of nigga. I don't even fuck with them type of niggas. That's what she just told her on the phone call.
Talking about pills?
Yes.
Damn pills. You going out like a sucker. Ooh, my goodness, pills.
Girl, I was gagged. I was like, and then the fact that Shelly was like, "So Brooke, if because Brooke has been saying, see, and you know what? Let me tell you this, Corio. I really don't even think they separated. But let's play along, right? Let's play along, right?
Okay.
So Shelly said, so if he was to come back, because she done said plenty of times, this is the last time. He done left her before many times. And she always let him come back because she thought she needed him, that she had to have him, that she couldn't raise the kid. You know how some women are. They just take the man back because they feel like they can't do shit by themselves. So
Right.
she said, this time I'm working 12-hour shifts. I'm doing overtime. I'm getting these bills paid and I don't need him. And she said, that's the problem. He wants me to need him. And Shelly says, so if he was to come back and promises not to leave again and promises to act right, and the only thing you could have to do for him is get off the tube, would you take him back? And she said, yeah, if he, first of all, he has to go back and get that house that they lost after he left her. It was a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, probably had 2 garages, fenced in yard, and a puppy to go along with it. I'm just going off what she said. And she said, second of all, he has to apologize to me publicly on YouTube. And third of all, he has to buy her a new ring because she threw the old one away.
You expect me to comment on that all that bullshit?
What's up, Fred and
I
Jamie
mean,
and something sweet?
what the hell can I say to all that bullshit? First of all, I had that. You know what? Okay, I'm a comment. And it's hard. I always felt that they really, unless she moves in with Dana. Now, if he that well, do they live in the same city? I don't know if
Well,
Dana.
Dana said he's from Maryland, born and raised Baltimore, so I think he still lives there. I
Okay,
think I don't know, or does he live in Atlanta now? I can't remember.
I couldn't figure that out because when he was talking about meeting up with,
I think Atlanta. I think he lives in Atlanta
uh,
now.
okay, so I was gonna say she might move it, he might let her move in. But I've always figured with all those unfortunate incidents with living arrangements, don't you like how I put that? Wasn't that smooth? With all her unfortunate situations with her living quarters, I've often wondered where she's moving out. When she says she's left him, where is she going? Is she going in an extended stay hotel? Is she going to a hotel, just a regular hotel room? Does she have a friend? That's never been clear. And really, she doesn't have to tell us, but I'm just saying. So so when she leaves, he keeps the house. So he lost their house. I heard somebody put in Ronnie Q's chat that they leased. They were leasing that house. So if they lost it because they weren't paying the bills, they can't go back and get that house. Because if I'm
Mm-hmm.
renting you my home and I had to evict you, you're not coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And who throws away their wedding ring when they haven't got a divorce? If okay, here's the thing. When my mother, transitioned, she had jewelry. Me and my sister got the jewelry. It was split amongst us. So if you have a daughter, wouldn't even if you guys got a divorce, wouldn't you save just the part, even the engagement ring part? Wouldn't you save that for your daughter? I know plenty of women that got a divorce, and their wedding rings, their engagement rings, and their bands are in their jewelry box. And if they have daughters, they're saving it for their daughters because come hell or high water, that's still the little girl's father. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. And what's up? Good morning, Charlie. How you doing?
I'm doing good, but I'm inclined to believe Grish now. I'm just saying.
Yep, same here. And hold up, somebody said something about some games. Machiavelli said, "Did you hear how excited she was saying the games we play and laughing while getting the messages for Shelly?" That's where, child.
What? Did you hear how excited she was saying the games we play and laughing while getting the messages for Shelly? Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah, because she was getting the messages. One of the messages was the one that Malik sent her. It said it was her real government name, so I'm not gonna say her name, even though everybody knows her government name and Shelly showed it too. But it said, I'm gonna just say Brooke. It says, Brooke, you deserve to be happy. Unfortunately, I can't provide that. You have to wait. No, you have to want it for yourself. You can achieve whatever you set your mind to do. You just have to put in the work. The rewards and blessings will follow. Focus on your task, run your route. Everything else will fall into lane. You have a baby boy who adores you. He sees no wrong in you. Lead him down the road. Watch him grow up healthy, joyful, and humble. Your God will see you through. Does that sound like even something that your man or your baby daddy was send you?
maybe that's one of the times they separated.
She said this is from Saturday, May 11th.
That's May.
And
This
then
is July.
underneath, yeah, and then underneath, Brooke is saying, huh? What is this? I don't understand what. That's weird.
That is weird.
And then the fact that he says you have a baby boy. Now that's what Shelly and everybody's getting at. If she really has a baby girl, that should be like going on 2 by now, a year and a half, something like that. Then why would he say in May you have a baby boy that basically looks up and depends on you? So you have to live for him. You have to run this race, for him.
And I
And,
was
and what
right.
about the baby girl?
She doesn't
They
have a baby girl. She doesn't have a. Malik is telling it. You know what I'm saying? And Brooke just needs to come out and admit it and move on, because no matter what she does, people will never let her live this down ever.
if
Whenever
she,
she gets red to the ground and up, they're gonna mention her not, faking a pregnancy.
if she was smart, what would she do? She would capitalize off this, come live, and admit all her lies.
That's what I just said. Just come out and just tell the truth.
And start doing commentary on her own platform instead of letting everybody else get the click and the views.
But see, I think she can, maybe the first couple, to see if she's going to apologize. But if she tries to get on there and hold different, regular commentary, people ain't gonna go.
That's true. She
People,
probably does need a mediator or somebody to interview her, because half the time when Brooke be going live by herself, she talks so fast. I'll be like, girl, what?
I don't
And
watch
then
her.
smacking them down. Look, ooh, I hate that shit. Just
When,
sounds so disgusting to me when they be doing all that. That's
uh,
popping their mouth.
I
I
just
hate that
I
shit.
hate Cece's eating on live no matter what. Because it's
Girl.
always going to sound nasty, because you
Hmm.
have a microphone in your,
Hmm.
and let me shut up with Brooke and eating. Okay.
But you right, like you smacking your popping your. I mean, I know some women think that's sexy to do that, but it's really not. Y'all, I don't know when that shit started. Like
Well,
the
young started doing it.
thumping their tongue against the
And
roof. I don't know
if,
what the fuck that shit is like. I
yeah,
hate it.
and
And then people eating online, like smacking and
uh,
swallowing and chewing and
uh,
My
like
daddy would smack you if you smacked around his table. I'm just telling you.
yeah, it's rude. We were,
Yes.
yeah, it's just rude. I remember, what, I'm in a book club, but I haven't participated for 2 books. And there's this one girl, she always has to eat a snack. It's like as soon as we start, she got a crunch. She crunching peanuts. She crunching potatoes. Potato chip. And it's just like, and one time I blew up. It was just like, are you serious? I'm not in the mood today to listen to all that. I'm not going to sit on this, and cringe and roll my eyes and walk away. I want to enjoy book club. So you need to stop eating like that. She got offended, and I didn't give a fuck. Quit eating. Eat your snacks and your food before. If you know we're getting together at 6, why do you wait till 6 to start eating your dinner?
I don't understand why people wait to go live to eat. I don't get it. Like
Especially,
eat before you go live or eat after you get live. If you that hungry, like
right.
I can't
Or
stand it.
mute yourself a minute while you chew, and then
Thank
you
you.
know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they can't
Charlie
do
ate a
that. That's
whole
too like right, in the words of my mother. That's too like right.
exact. Charlie ate a whole spaghetti dinner, and we
Uh-huh.
had no idea until she said it. You see
Yep. And
what I'm
sometimes
saying?
I'm over here eating breakfast and y'all have no idea because I'll be on mute.
Yes, yes. I put myself on mute when I'm getting ready to drink water. You
I
know,
do
I
that
don't want.
sometimes too when I
And
drink,
y'all
because I think you can hear me slurp out of my straw.
Yeah,
and how many times have I told y'all let me go on mute while I sip me some coffee because I don't want to be sipping in y'all ear? And somebody even told me one day, thank you for going on mute because they can't stand when content
and no.
creators do
This
that.
is a content creator
Hmm.
that she does. The young girls, well, I don't know about white girls, but I know the younger black girls that, yeah, because I just, it's like that's the new thing. And now it's probably not the new thing, but it's become a habit. And this one content creator, because I had to stop. I can't watch. I can't do that smacking of the lips. Just like you said, hood table, just to be cute. And it's like, so when you go on a job interview, now you have that habit. And I know if I was sitting across the desk from you and you were interviewing, that would be all you had to say was 3 words and 2 smacks, and I would have just, let you talk a few minutes and and thanked you and show you out the door. It's just tacky, and that's like popping gum to me. When people sit and pop their gum, ugh,
I can't stand that either.
ugh.
I agree. I agree. And what's up, Jill's Comfort Zone? Kind of me. Hey, how you guys doing? Boo the Bell, friend. What's up, member? Member in the house. And what's up? Well, hello, peasants.
Hello,
Look at that
everyone.
name. Well, hello, peasants.
Mhm. Yeah, it's just I don't know, but yeah, and she doesn't have the correct things in her mouth. I'm trying to be right. She doesn't have help me, Charlie. She doesn't have help me, Charlie.
What I'm trying to help with, Chad. I'm trying to figure out where you're going.
With
She don't
Brooke.
have what? Correct teeth?
What? Yeah,
Well,
okay.
Who
go.
we
Okay.
talking about? Oh, I'm sorry. Who we talking about?
Yes, Brooke. Yeah. So when she eats, that's added.
Correct teeth? Is we talking?
I didn't say it, you did. But it adds to the smacking and yeah, and it's just like
She do be smacking like she
and
be gumming something over there,
yeah,
something terrible.
yeah, and I be wanting to write in the chat, Ness, tell her to stop, tell her to mute. Ugh,
Kind to me said it does. That's what I was saying. Kind to me. Please do not eat on a live or start slurping and shit unless it's a mukbang. There are mukbangs, whole communities for that shit.
yeah, yeah,
And I can't do mukbangs. I know people that I support that have mukbang channels, and I can't watch.
yeah. I yeah, if it's a mukbang, I understand. I get it. I used to watch. I forget her name. She's real popular, real popular. And Be Love. I used to watch her channel, but when you expect it, and that's what it's about. I mean, I couldn't watch the whole video, but I always stayed long enough so she get her click of the view counted, and I would, watch a little bit and leave. But just to be on your live and you just want a snick snack, you can't
Mm-hmm.
wait an hour, 2 hours just before you or turn your camera off and go on mute. Because a lot of people do panels. Let the
Yep.
panel talk.
Yep. And also, Buddha Bell said, I don't believe she threw it. I don't believe it either. Like Corio said, most women don't throw their rings away until after the marriage is dissolved, or they might keep it in their jewelry box and hand it down to their daughter, or whatever. I mean, I know sometimes people do that if the husband passed away and they're still together, they still hand the ring down. But some people still keep their shit. At first, okay, let me tell you this. If I wasn't going to keep that bitch and I didn't even want it in the family, I would pawn that motherfucker and take a trip or buy some new shoes or get a sew-in or pay a bill, or I wouldn't just throw it away.
Exactly. Let me do something real quick. Machiavelli says, Corio, you really got an issue with me. Promise it's not that serious. I don't know. I haven't even said anything to you.
Oh, I
So
think
why
that was
would
when you was talking about Shelly, because I was talking, hold on, let me scroll up. Okay, right here, where I said, did you hear how excited, and you was talking about games, like you didn't understand the
it's
question.
because I
Here.
didn't watch the video. It had nothing to do with you personally. I didn't watch the video, so I didn't know what you were talking about. That's it. That's all. I don't have a problem with you. I don't know you to have a problem with you.
Yeah, I didn't take it like that either. I knew what she was
No.
saying. But
Obviously,
Machiavelli did say they was behind in the chat, so maybe they didn't understand the.
I don't know,
I don't
but I don't know them to have a problem with them. I just didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
let me ask y'all this. Okay, so Charlie maybe can chime in, you Corio can maybe chime in, and of course the chatters. But a lot of people are saying how they like the old Ness. Even though sometimes people claim she got some kind of identity issue because she used to always try to catfish people with Craig, right? But what was it? Where did it change? Where did she go from? I don't know. She, to me and a lot of people, she used to be like the funness, and then it's like right now she's act like a bully to a lot of people. Looks down on everybody else with a channel. Like Shelly was saying, she thinks she's number one on YouTube, and I don't know. It's like her whole demeanor, her whole I don't know. It's like a 180, 360, 180 or whatever from before. What do you think it is, you guys? Like, I don't know. Like, this isn't the Nest that we got to know back then. And I know some content creators, they change up on us. Some of them might get a little meaner, but it's usually from like attacks and things like that. But do y'all know do y'all understand what I'm saying?
I've
I
heard
ain't heard that,
I've
but
heard that, but
Yeah.
I mean Ness. I always stayed in the bushes. When Ness would come, back or whatever, and she would do story times and makeup, and you know what I'm saying. I enjoyed that Ness, but we all knew that she was going through some things, and just like everybody else, different things for different people. But I've heard that people feel like she's changed, and I chalk it up to, this is the longest Ness has been with us. You know what I'm saying? Straight
That's true.
through. So, and her channel has grown. And when when your channel has grown and people want to jump on there from different sectors, and they don't know the history or know her really, I just sometimes feel like she's trying to control her panel, because her and Lemon have a lot of people on there that are wild. And I think now I do know that she falls out with a lot of people, but
Right.
sometimes,
I mean, that's what Shelly was saying. She ain't got no friends. Don't nobody like her on here. And friend
that's
said he boosted her head up.
who boosted her head up.
Because a lot of people be saying she wouldn't even be where she is if it wasn't for Heat. Because when she came back, remember she came back, but it wasn't like this, how her channel is now. Then the Heat, once the Heat came around, the Heat was helping her with her graphics and music and helping her grow her channel.
I mean, with the opening graphic, the intro, and the outro, there's plenty of people that get help with their intro and outro.
But she was helping her grow her channel. Like a lot of people came to her channel because of Heat.
All he did was block people, yell and fuss and shit.
But it grew her channel.
But if she was so good at growing Nessa's channel, why can't she grow her own?
Because it was them two together. Girl. That's the thing. They were like the attraction.
It was the drama between the two.
Right, the drama.
Well, okay, if you go on with drama, yes. But if you go on with just like she was up there, you know, and they were like co-host, oh shit, that's where I got blocked out in Nessa's channel. You know, that's where I got blocked. And it's like, I didn't even do anything. She just, okay, maybe it was the drama. Maybe.
But like for instance, when she came over here and hit my panel one day, I didn't even think shit. She knew I was over here, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I say that about some content creators. I don't think you even know who the fuck I am. Not like I'm complaining. But when she hit the panel that one day to talk to somebody else, which was Seven, she was like, oh, this is enemy territory. The hood table is enemy territory. I'm like, where did you get that idea? Just because we're not all over there up and down your chat, we're enemy territory? I didn't understand that at all.
I hate that she feels that way, you know, but because I've always liked Ness. I think Ness is funny. I like the way she, when somebody's talking about her on a panel and you click her up, she just like comes out of nowhere and it's like, you know, starts reading, you know. Now, I don't like the loud mic because, you know, I want to hear.
I hate it too. Voice. And then she got mad at me that day because I turned her mic down.
Oh, is that okay? I didn't remember
that.
But yeah, okay. Now that you said yes, but Charlie, Charlie wasn't here mostly for the old Ness,
right? And Linda B said, I think Linda B.
I remember the Ness that first came out, the very first Ness, the catfish Ness.
Right. And Linda B said, I think their relationship changed Ness. If the Heat hadn't popped on the scene, Ness would have taken a different direction or been a different person than today.
I agree. I think this Heat, if nothing else, she was a negative. I just think she was a negative influence. I think the graphics for the intro and the outro are bomb. I like those. She did a good job for Ness on those. But when I watched Ness, and when she was around on the panel and stuff, I really didn't watch that much because I just don't like this Heat. I think she's unhinged, and I think Ness does a way better without her.
Their whole relationship was toxic. It was controlling. I did not like the way that neither one of they don't need to be together. They're better separate. Because it was very toxic. Like to watch it was watching like toxicity, and it wasn't good for either one of them. Even if I don't have a dog in the fight, if that makes sense. So
now,
for me,
kind of me. Oh, I'm sorry, but kind of me said, "What has Ness done that is different than before?" Like, really?
I just think this Heat. I think people keep focusing in on this Heat part.
Because her channel wasn't popping ever before. She came back once, twice, 3 times a lady. I mean, she came back so many times and her channel was just a channel. Just out here like everybody else's channel. And then it just took off once she started fucking around with Heat.
Yeah, maybe it was the drama because this Heat is nuts. She's angry. She's negative. I've never heard her laugh on a panel, even Ness's. She's just always angry, controlling. And I'm going to be honest, I was a little upset with Ness after the first or second time of breaking up with this Heat. I was like, oh, Ness, she's hurting. But after that, I would get so angry at Ness for taking her back, But it's YouTube, not angry, but
you know what? She did change her, and kind of me say, yes, really, because I said, really, when she said, how has she changed? Because the old Ness was fun. And I mean, I'm not saying she's not entertaining, but the old Ness was fun and really entertaining. And I mean, comical and things like that. And now she's just, to some people, just seems like a bully, just mean.
Well, I mean, like I like what Roxy said. I agree 100%.
I mean, this is not the same. I mean, I don't know how long all of y'all been around the B sector, but this ain't the same. Just like 5'8" wasn't the same 5'8" we met on YouTube. Like, for the people who say she never changed, that's not true.
You have to, some people change. And I feel like the people that Ness never had a panel back in the day, really. And now she has a panel. And like I said, she's got a whole bunch of, messy people that come up there. And she's got to regulate. Because her and Lemon have people on their panel. I would never have, if I had a channel, I would never have one on my panel.
But they like that chaos.
Yeah.
Chaos
they may act like they're trying to regulate, but they like that chaos.
And if you bring certain people up, they also like to bring up people, if you notice, that people like to pay down because it brings money and brings views. And
I haven't seen it in a long time.
I ain't seen it in a while on that.
They're still paying people, not on Ness, but on other people. Hell, on ODS, he just got paid a couple of times to bring somebody down.
Oh, okay.
And one of them was damn, who was it? Was it a female or was it Shakim?
Well, it's 3 people in the beef sucker. I can tell you right off the top of my head that people will pay to get down, and I'm pretty sure the chat will agree with me. Uppity, Shakim, and I love her, but Jay Dizzle. That's the 3 people.
I think it was Shakim then. I think it might have been Shakim. I can't remember. But yeah, people are still taking money to drop people.
Yep, they still take money to drop people. But I will say this, like, I understand the change in stuff and some people, because it does bring views, it does bring numbers. And a lot of times I want to say this, what I see. I think Ness creates a character when she's on here.
I do too.
She's not that person when she's offline, because I've heard others say she's such a sweetheart when she's offline.
Like if it was just like normal people, like Ness, Lemon, and normal people going to Vegas, I would almost think about going, because I think both her and Lemon in person are cool. I agree with Charlie. Remember we talked about it. Some people come on here like you. When you meet them online and in person, they're the same. And then there's people that create this character. And I think that's what she did. And like Kwani said, once you get doxxed, it changes you. And it changes some people. See, Hood you came on here, you were established already. Your name was out there. But a lot of people, they get doxxed, like I've heard Kwani said, I've heard Tracy said, I've heard quite a few people. YouTube changes you a little bit when people are coming at you.
Well, I mean, I understand that, but I'm just speaking for the masses and what I'm hearing. And a lot of people think she's just some mean ass bully who always feels like she can speak on other people, but get upset, like really upset when somebody talks about her. So I'm just doing commentary on what I've been hearing in the streets the last few days.
I get it. And I've heard people say it too.
Yeah.
I think that Ness does this character because she started getting attacked from all sides. And when you start getting attacked and you think everybody's out to get you, then you become an attack dog, if that makes sense. So it's a defense mechanism in a way. And I believe it started, if you really pay attention, because she used to do the competitions and do her little skits, and they were hilarious. It really started from this Heat and Hers relationship when people started attacking her because of this Heat. It wasn't because of Ness a lot of the time. It was because this Heat was she would tell Ness to go after certain people to bring content, because I saw it myself. that wasn't bothering nobody, wasn't bothering. And this heat would try to start manufactured beef,
She
which
was
the beef sector does not like.
right. She would strike channels because I don't care what this he said.
I remember.
I know in my heart that she struck Deanna's channel. She was striking channels and doing the most. And when you got somebody dark around you, how can you stand in the light when somebody dark is constantly around you, trying to control you, trying to do the most? I don't know. I agree with Charlie. And
I
I
have
just do
seen.
not think this heat, except for the intro and the outro, had anything to do positive with Nessa's channel. That's just me.
I have
Yep.
seen more of the old Nest come out recently. I will say that in a few lives I've seen it. Like since this heat's been away, right? Since they broke up, so she got rid of her. Now, they got their beefs and everything. Everybody's got their beefs, but I have seen more of it recently. Of the old Nest coming out, being haha kiki, laughing, just joking around, being her natural self. You can pick out when she turns on the character. You can, I mean, the exact moment she flips that switch is because somebody done said something to her, and you can hear it in her. It's like an inflection that changes. It's because when
I
she
don't
was,
listen that close, but
Hey,
I
Round
be
Beauty
paying
Girl.
attention, child. Hey, Room Shaker. Hey,
Hey,
Very
Room
Carrie.
Shaker. Hey, Very Carrie. Very Carrie said, yes, she was the one behind the scenes doing the striking. What's up, Exposed TV? They said, facts, Charlie. Exposed also said, this is the longest Ness has stayed. She could have done this back then had she been consistent and stayed. I agree. I think her channel would have grew organically if she would have stayed every time she
I
came back.
believe if she stayed from the first time, she would be up there in the big numbers. Because I'm gonna say this, Ness is very entertaining. Like we have certain
Her
people.
skits give you life. Yes.
Yeah, she's very entertaining. Oh my god, when she did that skit for VS's Halloween challenge child and did the after show, I was dying and laughing and
Yes.
kicking and ha ha. She put on that fake butt, was
I love
drinking
it.
with it,
I love it.
and was smoking with it.
Her skits have always been great. They always give you life. But since we speaking about Heidi, I don't know how many of y'all caught Shelly's video last night before she put it on private or members, but Heat had hit the panel on Shelly's last night, and she said, "What all do you need on Ness?"
Well, it was
She
on
said, "What do you need? Her
Pizarro's.
brother's info, her mother's info. What all you need on Ness?" That's
She
what
did.
Heidi and Shelly was like. I need it all. Give me the mother. Give me the brother. Give me the, And I was like,
see,
damn.
the thing about this heat, she's only running amok because no one knows who she is. I think for some people, I hate doxing. But some people, sometimes they need to be humbled a little bit. I don't want her to get doxxed, but there has to be some way. I mean, she
And
just
not
runs
humble like
amok.
Babe. Please don't copyright nobody's name. Not that kind.
No, I don't even know her name. I don't want to know her
Yeah,
name.
I was just teasing.
I don't want to know where she lives. I don't want to know where she works. I don't care. But she's running amok and she doxes people all out in the open. She just doesn't care. And do you guys understand what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I get it. I'm gonna say this.
She just doxes
Yeah, I
just
understand.
She's
at
gonna run up on the wrong one on these
there you
streets.
there you go. And I don't know
I
who that's
got
gonna
doxxed just
be.
for saying something in a chat. Well, we all know who it was, but she done apologize. We done made up. But anyway, it wasn't even a real dox, to tell the truth. Anyway, like it was just my Facebook. Anyway, um, and everything. But it was just pictures. You get what I'm saying? Like a slideshow. I don't care. I look cute. But it's not that hard to find people. That's what people don't understand. It is so simple, and it's considered. Now, here's the thing: it's not really considered doxing if you have your stuff public.
Well, I know Jay Dunn yesterday said that she knows who it is because
I heard
remember her
that too,
table.
child.
Re, remember her table when Ness had her wish list, and remember I was telling you that when people were going in there, Ness didn't have it set correctly or something, and
Uh-huh.
it was showing the first name and the last initial of people.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I told you, and Jay Dunn saw a lot of people's
That
names.
was when she purchased all her shit and then refunded it all, or asked for.
It was actually what's
And
her
it
name?
was an email too, wasn't
It
it? That was
was
sent to everybody with all
no,
the names.
no, I don't know. What was it? I don't know if it was emails, Charlie. I just know that Jay Dunn was actually able to see people's first name and last name initial. But was Rose Bennett? Rose Bennett was the Skillet was the one that did it.
Mm-hmm.
She
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know, Charlie, if it came in emails. I don't know how she saw it, but she saw it and she said she got this Heat's name off of there. So she said she's been knowing it. And she said Nest
Hey,
Nest
Sislo.
Cislo
I'm
here.
I'm waving like she can see me,
Oh,
y'all. I
what
look
up,
like an idiot.
Cislo? You know what they said? Buddha said, "You dox when you can't take a drag." Something sweet said, "That's so disappointing and weak. Leave people families alone." And Keena said, "All this over YouTube." And Exposed said, "Why bring people's family members in because of a roast and a drag? That's weak." And then yet kind of me said, "Yeah, I don't get what doxing actually does."
I'm gonna say
Um
it's weak when you
so a
go to.
lot of people are agreeing, leave family and kids out of it. Yes, Ness is very talented. I can't deny that. She is very talented. Somebody said in the chat that they don't know why people act like Ness isn't talented. She's always been talented to me. That's what I remember
Very
about her, like being so funny and comical and the skits and all that kind of shit. And then she brought that back when VS did the Halloween contest. I was like, oh shit, we ain't seen Ness do a skit in a long time. That was really entertaining.
Hey
But
sis
yeah,
love.
Machiavelli said pure ignorance. Love
Hey
you on
sis
purpose too.
love. Love you, sis love. Been missing you.
I've been saying
I've
that to you
seen you
every
go
live.
live. I've seen you've been going live. But I think that the funniest thing for me Nessus did lately, since she's been back this time, was when KRN was giving the funeral for Shakim, and she went up there as Now and Later.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
I
God, that was
forgot about that.
I love when she does her
I
skits. It's funny.
screamed. I
That was funny.
because he was like, I don't, does anybody know who Now and Later is? He was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and let him up. Girl.
She's brought
Mac
out
really
Craig
said,
since then too. I've seen her up on panels bringing out
yeah.
Craig, and that stuff's hilarious. Like, who was it? She was trying to mess with some dude, and she was like, "This Craig."
That was Tracy's ex.
Yeah, she was like, "This Craig."
And he got upset. Yeah, remember? And then that's when everybody, including like, was it Jay or was it? No, it wasn't Jay. It was Mother. People were saying stuff like, "That's what get people hurt. That's what get people unalive." These days is when people pretend to be. That's when. Remember that whole thing coming? They was telling Mother. They was like Mother dragging it out. That ain't what really happened. But yeah, remember that was a whole week, 2 week long
I'm with angry emoji. I
storyline.
loved her on the Halloween thing, and then her after show after the Halloween thing where she was sitting there twerking with the fake butt and it was moving and stuff.
Yes. See, Ness is really entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. I can never take that away from her. She used to, just like back in the B sector days, she was one of the people who kept us on here like all day and all night with her entertainment. So yeah, and every time she leave, people were like, damn, where Ness? Where Ness? Then when she come back, people would be excited,
I was so
so yeah.
excited. I would, and I would, who used to miss her, and I hate that they're beefing now, was Pizza. She used to miss Ness. She would go, has anybody heard from my Nessie Pooh? And every time she said that, I'd be like, waiting for somebody to say yes. And usually Jay Dunn would let us, give us the update. She's doing good. She's doing fine. But yeah, sometimes she stay away so long. But I can I say something off subject in case they're in the skybox. See,
Yes, child.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
okay. Um I was watching YouTube cameras because I saw where someone, I think it was Ness, was saying that Shelly. Well, her and Shelly got into it, right? So I went over there and I, red ball to that point where I saw both of them up there and they were going at it. And two women, beef sector women, going at it, and Shakim gets up on the panel and he starts like going in on Shelly like he piling on. And I just want to know, when Ness can't handle herself. I've never known Ness to get into it with someone and she couldn't handle herself. And to dogpile Shelly was an asshole move. And you always claiming you the beef sector, which you are not and never will be beef sector. But beef sector, the men in the beef sector don't go up on panels and insert themselves in two females, dragging each other and piling on one. They don't do that.
Ness never
So
needed the help.
yeah, exactly. Ness didn't need any help. And for you to dogpile on Shelly was a bitch move. And that's all I got to say. I didn't like that at all. You don't see Mother, DKL, Sean, you don't see them jumping up on a panel when two women in the beef sector are going at it, and then you take one side, start calling a woman all those kind of names.
You're talking about
Shakim.
Yeah, that's what
Bitch.
that's what Shelly was talking about too last night.
Yeah.
How Ness has like these other guys like jumping into the fights, and Shelly was like, I haven't, had anybody, jump in to go at you or anything like that.
It really upset me. And I was like, somebody on that panel should have told him that right then and there. But in case he's in the clouds, or in case somebody tells him I'm talking about him and he comes in and red balls, Shakim, you were dead ass wrong. And it made you look weak. That you would jump on the panel and try to double team and pile on Shelly when it was between her and Ness. And like I said before, you never see a man in the beef sector that is beef sector do shit like that. Okay, I'm done. It just pissed
Well,
me off.
you're telling the truth. You're telling the truth. I don't understand what it is that some people find with him. I will never understand it. I will never understand it at all. I mean,
He'll
people.
never be beef sector, but he tries. He's on Lemon's panel when he gets an argument with someone. This the beef sector. We're in the beef sector, and I'm like, you'll never be beef sector, because beef sector men don't attack women, cussing them out like that on a panel. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, talking on they might argue and call, like Jay Dunn, they'll call him some kind of.
Well, did you hear when he was talking about? Was he on Bree's panel and he was talking to a woman and he mentioned something. What did he call her?
Woman.
She was like, "Don't." I'm trying to remember. It was like, because she didn't have to stop him several times from saying certain things to females on her panel, and she was like, "Don't say that to her. Don't call her that. Don't say that to her." Like, he does that a lot, like on different people's panels and his own panel. Be dragging the shit out of females on here, like
all up
talking under their clothes, talking about them being parents. Yeah. I mean, there's all kind of shit.
He
I
doesn't.
don't understand what they find in him. I don't.
No, I would drop him off. Here's the thing: between Uppity, him, and some other people, I can only tell you no, or stop cutting people off. Like the twins. I can only do that so many times and I would have to drop you, because I don't have patience like that. I'm not going to spend half my life telling you to shut up and trying to correct an adult man. You know what I'm saying? But if they like him, I guess they put up with him. But what's going to happen is he's going to forever be trapped between Bree, Lemon, and Ness.
And always called a liar because he lies all the time.
Yeah, the women in the beef sector aren't gonna want to be bothered with him.
It's just crazy. I
Yeah,
don't get it. I really don't get it. I ain't trying to get it either. I'm like, he stay over there, I stay over here. It is what it is. I guess as long as some certain people keep accepting him, he'll always be around.
did
But some
did
of
you
the shit, I be just looking at him like,
what
dude, what the fuck
did
is wrong with you?
Did you see what Exposed TV said? He said Shakim gets on my nerves, but he was taking up for Ness like KRN did for K Fit. Well, I personally, and I like KRN, I don't like Shakim, but I like KRN, but I think he should have stayed out of that as well. I really do. And I love me some K Fit. And I really like KRN, but I think he should have stayed out of that as well. What do you guys think? Do you want to say anything or no?
Well, I understand why he did it, and I understand why people say he shouldn't. But like I gave in my explanation last week, like sometimes we ride out for our girls. I mean, I think some people had more of an issue with him being a guy than just standing up for her, coming through for her. And I get it, but I mean, people like I said been doing it all the time. Like it's nothing new in the B sector. For like people say they don't like when people ganging up on people. It's nothing new for somebody to stand up and have something to say, especially in these cliques. I mean, one person gets into it with somebody, the next person jump in, then the next like double dutch.
Yeah, but it's
Like
women.
that's
It's
why I said
not a
some people
man.
have a
Yeah, but it's not men jumping into two women getting into it. And I don't think he should have got in that because that was between two B sector women.
And I understand. I mean, like I said,
Yeah.
I understand both sides. I'm not saying it's wrong or I'm not saying it's right. And then, like the thing is, they might not be related, but they are really really close, like sister and brother. And she felt and he felt that they was coming for her kids, threatening to call CPS and shit like that. Something like that might bring anybody out to say something. I mean, they weren't just arguing back and forth. This shit had got like really serious.
Oh, I didn't
So
know she had threatened to dox K Fit.
oh, you didn't see the video? Oh, well,
No,
okay,
I
well,
don't watch that lady.
it
No.
wasn't that she had doxed her, and I don't want to go all the way back through it again because they done made up and everything since
Oh,
then.
okay.
They
Well,
done
it's
all had a kumbaya come to Jesus moment, but it was
okay.
other people who were sending her information and sending videos with her child in the video, and she was like, and people sending me shit, and what if I was to do this, and what if I was to do this because people sending me, so it was like. Yeah, but anyway, like
Yeah.
I said, I don't want to
But
get
like
all back into that because they done squashed it.
because at first I thought, well, KRN jumped into it because K Fit can't roast and drag. But on Ronnie Q, on another person's panel, K Fit was roasting the hell and gagging the hell out of a person.
Yeah, she can
Now,
roast and drag.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I just don't understand still. I just don't like men to jump in, even in my real life. Men need to stay out of women's business unless you're like a husband or that's your man or something like that. I can see where they might get upset and say something. But just this YouTube shit, just let K Fit now. I know she can handle herself.
Yep,
She don't
something
need
sweet.
help.
Karen is that protective friend. Yep.
Well,
I mean, I get it. I mean, I understand though. I understand. He's a man. I get it, but I ain't mad at him. Shit.
I ain't mad
I
at
mean,
it.
I'm just saying. I looked at the whole picture, and I ain't mad at him for
Well,
what he
And
did.
plus, Shakim is not B sector, and I think a lot of that, comes with that.
And
You
he's
know,
still working
'cause-
on brownie points.
yeah,
Child.
and getting all up under women's clothes. I just think that there's a part of him that I just don't appreciate. Now, I do think he's funny sometimes, but all that talking I don't know. That bothered me when he did that. And I don't want to sound like I'm straddling the fence and one man doing it is more okay than another one. So I got to go with men stay out of women's business.
Mm-hmm. I get it. Now, why didn't y'all tell me? Okay, so I was watching Shelly's video that she hid last night or put on membership, and out of the blue, LG hit the panel, and LG and Just Krista start going,
they don't like each other. They do not like each other.
So I did not know this, but LG hit the panel and she was like, I want to speak to Shelly and that fat face lady. And she was talking to Just Krista. Just Krista had an avatar up at first. Just Krista must have came on camera. She was like, you calling me a bad name, bitch? You calling me a bad name, bitch? And she said, you and your sister is a couple of bitches who look up seeing ugly every day, but you want to call me this pretty bitch? A fat girl. It was so funny. And then they started talking about how JC and her sister both slept with each other's man. I mean, not JC, but LG and what's the other one name?
TG.
LG and TG both slept with each other's man.
Also, hey, Molly.
What? Wait, what?
Okay, this what happened. Let me break it down. And the people in the chat, feel free to ad lib, okay? Because I'm getting the story fresh from last night. So this what Just Krista said what happened, because Lovely Love was on the panel too, right? Lovely Love had just hit the panel, and you know what Lovely Love said when she heard that, right? What's her favorite slogan? I know you lying to me. But anyway, LG, this is what Just Krista said. She said LG was watching her sister's kid, and LG had a welfare appointment the next day. And her sister never showed up. So LG didn't make her appointment for the welfare. And she was cut off welfare. And her daughter needed some school pens. So in return, LG gave her sister's man for what Just Krista say, her stinking raggedy puss. So then her sister, TG, found out about it and turned around and slept with LG's husband. And let him fuck her and drop a nut in her and had a baby by her sister's husband. And Lovely Love was like, I know you lied to me. That shit was so funny. And JC said, y'all more than identical twins. Y'all identical sluts. Girl, you could have knocked my ass out the bed. Now, this was before I kind of this was actually, I had fell asleep actually, right? But this was when I woke up this morning and red balled it back because, again, I recorded it because I had a feeling Shelly would hide it. So this is what I woke up to this morning, and I was rewatching it and shit. But Shelly said that
is all that true?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking y'all. Like, why y'all didn't tell me that LG and TG was sister wives. Like,
I had heard one of them had slept with the other one's man. Now I did hear, I think it might have been on Lemon. She was roasting and gagging with someone, and I did hear that, but I didn't know the whole story, and I didn't know there was a get back fuck, and there was a
get back fuck
baby born out of the get back fuck. I'm just outdone. I don't know what to say. Why do people?
Yeah, and then Shelly said, no, Jay, LG was like, saying it wasn't true or something, but Just Chris was like, say it's not true, say it's not true. And then even Shelly said, well, you told the story the other day and you said you didn't know or you thought so or something. So Shelly told LG, y'all story keep changing. And then she said to Just Chris, and LG said, and if it did happen, bitch, what are you gonna do about it?
I don't.
Are y'all speechless, Charlie?
I think I am. I don't.
I can't sleep with a man that even my sister even dated. They ain't even had to sleep together. I just can't even.
If my sister said, "Ooh, he's cute," that means he's off limits.
He's off limits from that moment right there.
Yeah, and that could just be in the mall walking past. And even my good Judy's, we be in back in the day, we be in the club, and they go, "Ooh, he's cute." Ooh, and he would come over and talk to some of the like one of like say he talked to me instead of the one that said he's cute. I would politely say, you know what, I don't want to drink. I'm good right now. But you know, maybe my friend or something might want. You know, I try to steer him over to the one that said he was cute. I just I don't want
Well, Melody, what's up, Melody Joy? Hey, Roxy, how y'all doing? Come on in, Joyce and 300 and Very Carrie. Melody said that story originated on a spaceship from the twins. The story was different. No baby. So I don't know if it's a baby, if it's a maybe, if it's no baby. What's up, Miss Tiva? Miss Tiva, where you been?
She been in Belize. Remember they were
going to Belize. Okay. Enjoying yourself, as I'm sure you did.
Yeah. Did you go on the rum tour, and did you bring any rum back? Because I will fly to the DMV and have a drink with you. But you know, I want to comment to Exposed TV. She said people no, that's not the one. She said men are here and they are not supposed to be silenced because they are a man. Exposed TV, I agree with that. But my problem is when two women are going at it, why are you jumping in it, period? Let them go at it and you mind your business at that point. I that's what I'm saying. Now all that other stuff about friends, you know, having your back and stuff, that's good in real life. But I'm talking about just this old stupid YouTube stuff. Just let them argue it out. You don't have to get involved because really it's not that serious. And I know Jill said, well, he only jumped in about the doxing part.
I don't know, child. I don't know.
Me either. But anyway, I want. Wouldn't that be good juice though if she really did have the baby?
Girl, that was so funny when she called her y'all more than identical twins, y'all identical sluts. And I don't know those ladies, but I'm sorry, it was just funny. And I was like, where the fuck? Like we talking about Ness and we talking about Brooke and Pills, and then this shit just happened, you know, at the end on the
I'm trying to think if I can remember. You watched Lemon, Charlie. Do you remember why the twin and what's her name? What's the lady that puts her face in
Just
Krista.
Yeah, do you remember why they fell out in the first place? Because I know whenever they're on the panel, they go at it.
Well, I've heard that it's been going on for a while now, since even before they got in this sector or something like that.
Really?
Mhm. I don't know. I don't know when it started technically. You know what I'm saying?
The twins were in they first, I know they were in the R. Kelly sector, but then I heard before that the three what's her name? Brooke and those guys were also in the Kanika Jenkins sector. But I know they were all in the R. Kelly sector. And that's how they all fell out in that sector. And then they brought that bullshit over here in our sector. But I don't know. I thought maybe Charlie would know because I've seen them go at it plenty of times on Lemons Panel.
Every time, but they say this beef goes way back then to them other sectors, like you were saying. That's what I've heard from everybody. Yeah.
But you know what though? Why is just Krista Cup? Maybe she just got that info. I was gonna say, why didn't she ever say? I never heard her say that on Lemons, but she might have just got that info and threw it on out there. But what did the twins say when she threw that out there about the kid? What did
that it was a lie.
Okay.
And that it really didn't happen or some shit like that. And that's when Shelly said, well, the other day, your story just kept changing. You was like, I don't know, maybe so, you know, shit like that.
Girl. Oh, that's juicy.
Um,
And the words of Kimmy, ooh, that's juicy. Ooh, that's juicy.
That's salacious.
yeah, yeah, Kimmy
Girl.
first.
I want it to be true, girl. I want it to be true.
No, you did.
It's just good stuff. Well, hey Creole, hey Miss LA, hey Miss T Velocity, Angry Emoji, Miss 300, Linda B.
What's up, Creole? How you doing, boo?
Yeah,
Hey,
Miss
yeah.
beautiful
LA, angry
people.
emoji.
Hey Jill, I'm just saying that intrigued me out. You know what? I'm gonna think about that when we get off the. Be like, are you serious?
Oh, Miss Tiva corrected me. That's Brooke and the twins have been having it out since the other sectors.
Oh yeah,
Oh, well,
yeah.
you know
They've
what?
had
That
it.
would be crazy because I can't even imagine.
Didn't
Even
I
if
say
I
that?
was on welfare and lost my whole house, I'm gonna turn around and fuck my girl's man, my sister's man. Then the sister turn around and be like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna fuck yours and have a baby by his ass." So now we got brother cousins over here in this motherfucker.
I think
Like,
I'm not talking correctly. Am I talking correctly, you guys?
You doing good? What you talking about?
Oh, okay, because I thought I said Brooke and the twins, but maybe. Oh, did you know Brooke
There's one
Valentine
of the
stole that
twins.
name?
LG.
Do you know she stole that name?
You- Are
Brooks
you
stole what name?
That name, Brooke University.
So there's a Brooke
No, I mean
University.
Brooke Valentine
Oh
University.
yeah,
yeah, from the singer.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and somebody else in her old sector took
how,
that name.
LG,
And
since
when
you in the chat, how did your beef with Just Krista start with you and your sister?
no, because she gonna come. Don't Charlie.
Yeah, remember that song "Girl Fight"? It's about to be a what? Girl fight.
God, please, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie,
Oreo.
sometimes
I,
you gotta
I,
just leave stuff alone.
LG said that's a lie. That's a bald faced
Uh,
lie. We'll tell the truth and shame
well,
the devil,
Charlie
child.
asked you a question, LG. Ask her again, Charlie.
I just
Tell
wanted
the
to know
truth.
where the beef started. Was it on Lemons or was it before you came in the sector? Like when y'all were in other stuff? Oh, she said, I don't know. She came off on me. Oh, okay, so
Oh.
she
Well, I can
started with you.
believe that. I can believe that. I can
And see,
believe
I
that.
don't know. I don't know. I just know one day they was going back and forth, and I'm like, but we don't see everything on here, so it's like, if I don't know, I'll ask. Shoot, I'll come right out and ask. Anybody know?
Yeah. Hey, Miss LA, I heard the crew had a ball. Congratulations on a successful vacation. And I heard everything was everything.
Did you see
So,
the singing?
hmm?
Did you see the one singing with the crew? They can sing. That one guy and that lady. What did they sing? Oh my God. And then the guy sung Happy Birthday to Newbie. Oh my God. That guy, I don't
Oh,
know their names, but they had some, oh my God, their voices. They was doing karaoke and they, oh my God. Oh my God.
Jill, I think you're right. I
What
think
happened?
no, I'm gonna have to go back because you're the second person that told me about them singing. Jill's comfort zone. When as soon as she wrote that, I was like, that's exactly what happened.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me see what she said. Let me see. Where's Jill's comfort zone? That was beautiful. It was beautiful, Jill. It sure was. Hold up. Where's Jill's comment?
The one up her comment, wasn't it something to do with under new management?
Okay. Wasn't it something to do with under new management? Oh.
Nessa, they go at it on Lemons all the time, Nessa.
Yeah, oh, I think I know that storyline. I remember it was,
You too. Go ahead,
yeah,
Charlie.
it was because under new management, and it was when she was with TC and all, or when after they broke up, wasn't it? And they were reading them for is LG that's with because I their names are so similar. Sometimes I mix up their names. LG was with new management at one time or talking to her or something like that, right?
Yes.
And then she said, "Well, you was gone with blah blah blah,"
Yeah.
like, and it was like kind of like that situation.
See, she says comfort zone. We handled that. She restarted it again. Well, I remember. Remember? Do y'all remember when LG and Under New Management was on Bree's panel, and LG had drunk? She was inebriated. I don't, I hate to say it, LG, but it is what it is. And she was talking. She was telling all their business, and Under New Management had to come up there and try to do damage control. And then Under New Management called LG, and LG was talking to New Management, but she didn't put her camera or her phone on mute, so you
Oh
can
yeah,
hear
child.
everything that was going. I
I was like, oh child, did she forget to mute or she do that
she,
intentionally?
oh, she forgot to mute because she had drank a little bit that night, and nobody's no LG. We're not saying you were on Lemon's panel talking about
We
just
say y'all
Krista.
be on there
I'm
going
I'm just
at it.
you guys are on there and y'all start arguing and going at it. Nobody said you were talking about her. See what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying now?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hold up. Hold up. Miss LA said, and crewcation is still in effect. I'm still here till Wednesday. Chris Brown. You going to see Chris
Who
Brown?
said that? Who's
Is
gonna
she
see?
one of the ones that was
Oh,
singing good and shit? I need to
Chris Brown. We
subscribe.
went to see Chris Brown when he first came out,
I need to go
but I ain't seen him
subscribe.
ever since then. Yeah.
oh, LG says she did it intentionally. She left she left the mic on intentionally.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Well, was just Krista talking to Under New Management? Is that why you guys were arguing about her?
I think it's because she was janking on him for dating. She's like, well, I had a better thing than you did, but then just Krista just came out here and just totally talk crap about TC. And I still say TC did not deserve that. I'm still gonna say that.
Well, I guess I missed that because I'm just like Jill. I wasn't following the rest of it, so I didn't know what happened afterwards. I'm like, yeah, and great job, Miss LA. I saw the gift bags and they were really nice. I saw
What
those.
was in the gift bags?
I don't know. I just saw the bag.
Miss LA, what was in the gift bags? Because wait a minute, Jay Wilson's gift, and I'm putting that in quotes,
Oh Lord,
gift bags are costing $55.
shut up.
If you pay $55 for something, it's not a gift. Am I
Hold up,
right or
Corio.
wrong? Am I right or
Are
wrong?
you sure he said that?
That's what they said on another
No, that's not the
channel.
deposit. That's not the registration fee. That's a gift bag fee.
All I can say is that's what was said numerous times on another channel that I mod for. And it wasn't just the person whose channel it was numerous people in the chat that were saying it too.
I ain't
So
never
I
heard
don't
people
know.
charge
'Cause,
for a gift bag.
hey, Kimberly.
What? Hey, Kimberly, how you doing? Good morning. Are
She
y'all
said they got
serious?
free tickets and she has connections and they may get to see him too.
Miss
Ooh,
I
LA.
saw
child.
Rebel down there in some cowboy boots. I was like, go Rebel.
Yeah, Miss LA, I like people to have connections. I
Yeah, how can I
love
go
a
see?
person with a hookup.
I ain't seen Chris
Get the
Brown
hookup.
since my
Holla if you
kids
hear
was
me.
little. That would be nice. Go to a Chris Brown concert.
Yeah, but that's what they said. They said now how much was the deposit? Was the deposit $25?
It went from 25 to 50, right, Charlie?
Yeah, something like that. I'm gonna say this.
Right.
So
Right.
that's
Mm-mm.
what I was like, is that the just the registration fee and then you get a gift bag if you show up? Is that
No,
I'm
'cause
like
they said, see, if it's 50 to register, they said the bags were 55, and they said that with, they didn't say either 50 or 50, they said 55 point blank.
Miss LA said KRN didn't charge them nothing.
And that's what they were saying in that particular place too this morning, that their gift bags were free. They didn't have to pay for anything on the crewcation. And so I guess KRN and Jay and Mr. Wilson were going back and forth. Did you guys see those lives? because
Miss LA, the
Sorry,
link
sorry, I
is
was on
pinned,
mute, but yeah, I saw him.
but I'll go ahead and drop it again just in case.
Yeah, drop what?
The link. It's already pinned, but I'll drop it for her in case she can't see the pin.
Who needs the link?
Miss LA.
Oh, okay. But yeah, Miss LA said that he didn't charge, that KRN didn't charge for the gift bags. But yeah, I saw that when KRN and Pastor was going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we did some commentary on that the other day. Sure was. That shit was entertaining.
But Miss Kimberly said that the $50, I think the $50 was for registration, which includes a gift bag for coming. Okay, because see, that's not what was said, and I've been out of pocket all weekend, so I was just going by what was said. I'm hoping, Kimberly Black, that you're telling you know what you're saying is true.
Is it Sir King?
Yes, it is. How you doing?
What up, Sir King?
What's up, the hood table? How you doing?
How you doing? I'm good. How you doing?
That doesn't sound like him.
That's him.
Why does it not sound like me?
Oh, that sounds like you.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, Sir
that
King.
sounds like
Hey
you.
Charlie, how you doing? Hey, who's the woman to the I guess
Choreo.
Choreo? Okay, hello Choreo.
Hey, is this Miss LA?
Hi, how are you? Good
Hey, Miss
morning.
Hey,
LA.
Miss
beautiful. Good morning.
LA.
How
Hey,
are you guys?
Hello, Miss LA.
hey.
We are doing wonderful. I'm glad y'all having a wonderful crewcation down there in H Town.
I think
Yes, yes, I am so happy. I'm a little nervous. I don't click links, so
don't be
We
nervous.
don't bite. We don't bite unless you ask us to.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't be
I know
nervous.
that's right.
We're very welcoming over here.
yeah.
Well, I thank y'all so much. So I did put the gift bags together. What's in them? I put 10 inspirational little stickers in it, little small Tic Tacs. I put Cheetos earrings because we're in Texas. Two. Um, it was like the the cowboy shot glasses with a silver hat and also one with a pink hat, almost like the Renaissance.
Uh-huh.
A little oh my goodness. Actually, hold on, let me actually just show y'all the
Now, can
gift
I
bag.
ask a question while you're showing us? Was there a fee for this? I mean, just for
No,
the.
there was not a fee
Okay, all right.
for this at all. Um okay, hold on.
See, I never heard anybody charge for a gift bag. That's like the whole thing, right? A gift bag. Oh, you look so pretty.
Oh,
Ooh,
Miss LA, you better
Okay.
Lord.
do that
Give her the,
thing.
give her the big screen
I am. Let me
so we
go.
can
Let me.
see.
She's looking
Yeah,
like
and
an
I want
angel.
that dress
So
too.
pretty.
Thank
Oh,
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 Immaculate,
so
child.
pretty.
So
immaculate.
this
Oh,
is actually the bag.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
pretty.
that's
Yeah.
cute.
And actually, let me see. Let me see.
oh, and it's short too. I like
Look
that.
at them legs. Look at them. Go legs.
I
Go
got my
legs.
Oh,
Oh, look at those shorts underneath.
bag. This is one of the bags.
That's cute.
Um, little,
Oh.
Okay.
what is
um,
that?
little lip balm.
Oh, I have it.
I
Oh.
have the earrings on.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
we got
that's
earrings too.
cute.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A little towel for your hands.
Okay,
Alka Seltzer.
is
In
always
case we
Just
would
in
have
case
a
you need one.
hangover.
Yeah.
yeah,
So that would
y'all was
come in
trying
handy.
to
Um, the Tic Tac.
for your breath after the
Yes.
hay.
Actually, I have the big Tic Tac. They actually were came in.
The big one.
You guys had a big and a little Tic Tac. I'm with Sir King. Wow.
They try to
Hold
drop
on.
you. They try to drop you a hint.
I'm actually packing. My new hotel is down the street from me. So
Oh,
this is
okay.
the new. I mean, this is like the
It-
Tic Tac
oh,
box.
wow. It's got a million of them in there.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
I never seen one of
Yes.
I
those.
want. I
With
want to be.
hand cream.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
So yeah. And
Okay, the gift
here,
bag is gifting.
his is I put like 10 of these so they all different. They like little stickers. So it's like something inspirational.
Okay.
You know, something different. Not too much, but it was free. It was free. And I put like hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
You did a great job, Miss
Oh,
Ray.
That's
Yes.
so
You are
cute.
so pretty. You are so pretty.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm nervous, y'all. Stop it.
No,
Don't be nervous.
Girl, you beautiful. Don't be nervous.
Beautiful. If you feel like hitting a panel and you hit a panel, and if they say turn your camera on, you turn your camera on, and you know what I'm saying.
Shame them bitches. Shame them bitches.
Yes.
She the kind of person that need the cam up, not all these other people. I'm just saying.
I know that's right.
It ain't only the crew. The crew is the cute crew down there.
They
Everybody
really are.
good. The guys and the ladies.
We really had a good time, y'all. Like, it was just very genuine. KRN is a hoot.
Yes.
And when I tell you Miss Cruiser, Kate is just, oh my gosh, she's so gorgeous.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh, she's so gorgeous. So
her shoe game with those Tom Ford.
Oh baby,
everything.
And look, she was actually walking. We walked a lot, so she was actually walking. Like she was actually walking. So, but yeah, we had a good time.
So what? I'm interested now because you can dress. What are you wearing to Chris Brown's concert?
I have no idea, but
okay.
I only bought clothes. When I travel, I make sure I bring 2 to 3 outfits a day because I know how I am. And I did not bring a lot of clothes. I did bring a black bustier, so I'm going to the Galleria. Actually, Chocolate Bay is coming to pick me up to take me to the
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. Him and I hanging out probably this afternoon for happy hour.
That is so. Now, are you the only one from out of town that stayed from Crewcation, or can you not say?
Everybody else is left, and whoever lives here. Yeah. So the ones that live here are the ones that's going to Chris Brown. I had to pull a lot of strings for those, but hopefully we can get backstage. And
is Rebel going?
Possible, yes, if I can get him a ticket.
Oh, that's gonna be so.
So the thing about it is, the guy who hooked me up, he had tickets. He had like 40 tickets in DC, and I didn't even know, so I could have went, but we'll see.
Okay.
Is Brian going? Sorry, you answered the question. You answered the question.
He didn't hear you.
I said, "Is Brian going?"
We didn't invite Brian.
Oh Lord!
Sorry.
I mean,
I don't want to get you.
If he wants to go, that's fine, but I don't know him.
I understand. I'm not. See, I don't know you, so I'm not trying to get you with nothing. I don't want to get you with nothing.
Let me shut up.
Okay. Can I ask a very messy question?
Don't fall into Sir King's mess. Go ahead,
Sir King.
I'm going to ask a very messy question, but it's a very imperative and relative question. Okay.
Okay.
So you had this question is for the person who needs the big mint. The big mint. Okay. You had a small and a big. This person is a big mint. We're not gonna name them, but they got 4 eyes and they were screaming at King Roman. Were you there for that actual exchange? Okay, so was that intent of that exchange that started off first with K Fit? It wasn't a setup, was it?
It was not.
Okay, all right.
We were in the lobby, and we was like, oh, Jay Wilson is live. I'm like, okay. So I was like, which one of y'all hitting the links? And Chocolate Bay hit it first. Something went out, and then K Fit went up. So it was not. He started it. Jay Wilson started it. He called him a name, and that's when he snatched her phone. And yeah.
You mean you guys couldn't finish your vacation? You had to get up on a panel and fuss?
Well, no, that was actually it was like in the middle of the night. It was actually Friday night. I came on Thursday. And I met up with some of the crewcation until a lot of them came on Friday and Saturday.
And see, they didn't get on the thing to fuss. K-Fit got on the thing to speak to Jay Wilson and his peoples. She's like, hey, we in Houston. What's up, y'all? What's up, Jay Wilson? Okay. What's up, the rider Liz? And then Jay Wilson was talking about K-Fit and calling her wrong names and shit. Then he
was calling her Special K.
He was calling her Special K, Circle K, all kind of shit like that. And then King Roman, when he saw his head in the video, he was like, I know you ain't put that big head such and such on. He just started talking about his head and dragging his head. And that's when King Roman snatched the phone and commenced to cussing him smooth the slap fuck out.
Oh,
that's what happened. But no, they even hit my panel. K-Fit even hit my panel just to be like, hey, we doing this. We at the bar, just
I think K-Fit is cool. Yeah, I'm glad that they she didn't have to argue or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't a setup. Jay Wilson, after that, he said, okay, K-Fit, I see how you are. I see how you do. Okay, I got you. Then even with Chocolate Bay, he was like, okay, I see how y'all are. I'm going to remember this day. I'll never forget this time. Whoop-de-whoop, he really thought they set him up to get cussed out, which was crazy. But anywho, I got about 15 minutes, so I definitely want Sir King to say what he had originally came up here.
You guys,
it was good to meet you.
Yes,
pleasure.
It's a pleasure having you. So beautiful. Have a good time.
Hit this link anytime you want. Right here.
Anytime.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well,
stay pretty. Stay pretty.
Stay pretty.
All right.
Have fun at the concert.
She is so pretty. Yes.
Oh.
But okay, what's up, Sir King? What up, SK?
What's up? How you doing? I just wanted to say hello.
Okay.
Yeah. I also wanted to say thank you, Charlie, for respecting the culture. And I had to say this because Charlie, I've known of you since VS. You like
OG, old school.
Yeah. So I just want to, we have this, and it's not to start nothing. This is just to bring awareness and appreciation kind of to you, Charlie, because you respect the culture, and I appreciate that. Because we have this other person named Nina who don't, and you say what you want to say, you give your commentary, but you do it in a way that respects the culture, and we know the demographics and all that.
Right.
So I just wanted to say I appreciate that because Nina, she don't respect the culture, and she think it's cool to speak about people who she trying to hang around. So I just wanted to let you know, thank you for giving your critique, having a presence, but respecting the culture at the same time.
Well, thank you, because I try to do that because respect is everything.
Agreed. I agree.
Yep. And I had saw that comment too that Brown Beauty said, y'all sound like y'all have crushes a little weird. No, we don't have crushes. And is that Brown Beauty isn't a troll, right? I mean,
no,
it's not. It's not cool to give women, I don't know, compliments.
I like to compliment everybody.
Because we thought we liked her dress and we thought she was pretty.
She is pretty. She's
pretty,
gorgeous.
and I did like her dress. Now,
that don't mean we like her. Like
we have a crush. Are you serious?
I'm a married woman.
No homo, but
I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell anybody. I don't care if you're a man or woman. If you're looking good that day, I'm gonna go, girl.
Exactly. Why not give a black woman her flowers? What is
right?
Wrong
so they can keep being great.
Some women.
I don't know.
I'm not saying her, but some women, they're jealous hearted and they don't want to give another person a compliment. How in the hell is that a crush?
Child, I don't know. I thought that comment was a little strange.
It's very strange. Very, very strange.
I'm gonna drop Creole's link because she said she's having a baked potato contest.
A what contest?
Well, we celebrate too many people who look like a baked potato. You know what I'm saying? So when we see people who don't, let them know, hey, keep doing you.
All right, y'all make sure y'all follow Miss Creole. I love Miss Creole's channel. She don't really do a lot of B sector shit. She's more of an inspirational channel. She correct me if I'm wrong, Creole, but to me it's more like an inspirational channel, but she does good commentary and she's gonna have a baked potato challenge. So y'all make sure y'all hit her link.
Oh, it's on August 2nd, she said.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Creole, you keep telling people that because
There she go.
I don't want to. Oh, is she up here?
Hey, Creole.
Hello. Hey,
Good
y'all. Hey,
morning.
beautiful.
Hey
Hey,
there.
SK.
Hello, how you doing?
Hey, I'm fine. Cheerio. I'm Cheerio lover. I think I said it correct. Anyway, yes,
It's like
yes,
a
please.
K. It's like a K.
I'm Cheerio lover.
Corey.
Choreo lover.
Yeah.
Girl,
Yeah,
I'm
like
country.
choreo, like dancing.
I'm country, girl. I'm country. Now go ahead. What was you gonna ask me?
Go ahead.
Now, what was you gonna ask me, boo?
I was going to say I love a loaded baked potato. And I was
Yes.
saying you should keep telling people and maybe going up on panels and asking if you could announce it, so people will know.
Okay.
I don't want to forget. I may forget because it's summertime. You run, you rip, you doing things, and I
Right.
don't want to miss it. Yeah.
Hey, Miss LA Boo.
Well, what I would
Okay.
suggest for anytime you don't want to miss somebody live, if they have it posted, like the notification, like she does have the notification on her channel, you can click that button that says remind me or notify you, and it'll notify you like 15 minutes or 30 minutes before the show start. But I'm sure she'll be advertising it more, between now and then. But just a thought. Just a thought.
Yeah, and the prizes is 3 prizes so far. And I'm funding this myself. It's 75 for first place, 50 for second, and 30 for the third place. If anybody want to give, you don't have to give to me. It's whoever you support. Whoever signs up, you can send it directly to them. I don't like being responsible for everybody's money. That's just not my niche.
Right.
But
what
go
is
ahead.
the
I'm sorry.
criteria? What is the criteria?
All they gotta do, they have to cook on camera though. I mean, they can go ahead and pre-bake their potatoes so it won't take all day because potatoes take between 45 to an hour. But they do have to have, of course, baked potato, but they can add whatever they want to their baked potato. Now they have to realize we're judging this by our eyes. We can't taste it, okay? So they have to make sure it looks appetizing as well. And I am going to have some judges. So far, believe it or not, Ken Nola, he's going to make sure he can be free. ODS, and once before, QB said he would be a judge. I just thought that would be fun. So I'm going to have to re-ask him if he'll be a judge. If not, I'll be looking for another one.
Oh, I haven't
I'll
seen
judge.
QB in so long.
Who said they're a judge?
Charlie.
Okay, Charlie girl. Yeah, let me get back with him because he did promise me he would once before. If he doesn't, then thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, because I don't get up. Does he make videos? Is he still making videos or
QB, yeah. QB just made one last night. Mm-hmm.
did he? Okay. So is he
Yeah.
doing sector or
Yeah, he's still doing beef sector. I
okay.
think his title last night was Stay Off Those Phones.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
something we all learned.
yeah. Please ask him because I would love to see him
Oh
active
yes.
and judging. I'm sure he would because he knows you well. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
And that'd be a star-studded judge panel right there.
I
QB,
think so
ODS,
too.
and Ken. Woo.
Yeah, it's gonna yeah, it's gonna be a riot. And Brianna is gonna be a host with me.
That's
She's
what's
gonna be
up.
Oh,
yeah.
that's so good.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
trying
what
to
I
get a
like.
mixture. I'm trying to get a mixture because I
Yeah.
don't have no beef with nobody, and those that I don't
No.
support, I don't talk about.
Right.
Exactly. So, is Brianna advertising? Because that'll be a whole bunch of people. You said it
Um, I
here.
think she should start doing it this week because I just emailed her again yesterday.
Okay.
So, to let her know that I did set up the challenge and everything. So, yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I
So
really think.
That sounds fun.
it
I'll
does.
be there.
So
Thank you.
it's all about how you load your potato
Yes.
and
Yep.
plating.
And plate your potato. We all going visual. I mean, like I said, we can't taste it, so we don't know if it's good or not. But we do need you to taste it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't
Yeah.
want you to cook nothing that you wouldn't even eat. So,
But who wouldn't fake it, even if it tastes, didn't taste well, you still gonna go, it's so good. Oh my goodness. This is the best one ever made. Here's my thing. Don't have Brooke and don't have Uppity because they'll ruin your whole
Oh Lord.
No, you know what? It's certain people that they can't, because I've seen how they act, after a challenge, especially if they lose. No matter who the judge is, it's always, y'all don't like me. That's why I don't deal with that. I got kids that I don't deal with when they was doing that stuff, and they grown. I got grandkids that don't do that, so I know I ain't gonna put up with no grown adult acting like that.
It's 3 of them, and that I would never, because if you wanted to go nice, people to have fun, you got to control your panel and your whole situation and your channel. So I'm glad to hear that, because that takes away from the whole contest when afterwards people are fussing, cussing, and firing up lives and talking about you and everything. So yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna drop down. Like I said, I didn't know what you wanted to ask me, so I'm like, let me just come up here. But thank you so much, the Hood Table. Smooches, Charlie.
You're welcome, boo. And we'll be sharing your link, and we'll be talking about it every time we go live to keep it in the,
Okay, I appreciate that.
Right.
Thank you. Let me see if I can get this together.
All right, you'll do good.
Curio, right?
Choreo.
Look, just pray for me, Chan.
Wait a minute. You can call me Curio because Deanna calls me Curio, so that's fine. And plus, it's not my real name, so I don't really care.
Okay.
I don't care.
I'll get it together. I promise I'll get it together. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all.
All right. See you later, beautiful.
Bye, beautiful.
Are you going to be in the competition, Sir King?
Nah, because he's gonna have to be on camera.
No,
I could be a guest judge or something.
You could just do your.
I want to see your potato.
Just make sure your hands are lotioned and your fingernails are clean.
Yeah.
You could just, anybody could do it that way, but I don't know if that's part of the criteria you guys should.
What's up, CCT?
Yeah. I'll ponder.
You'll ponder.
I'll ponder.
He'll ponder on it.
Sir King, what you been up to?
Just chilling, enjoying being drama free. It's like it's crazy. People don't understand when you online all the time. People come with all the hate is consistent.
Mm-hmm. Have you kept your channel Umar free and stuff?
Yeah, because they told you how they play, so why would you engage with people who don't play fair, who have nefarious intentions? It's just,
now, do you do lives under Sir King Tofu Alley? Is that the channel you're doing all your videos?
I changed my name to Sir King. I haven't made the marketing efforts to change everything that you see Tofu Alley. What's up, Nessa? How you doing? But yeah, I changed it to the name of the other, what you say, channel to Sir King.
There it is, right there, Sir.
Oh, with 3 G's. Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll subscribe.
Oh, thank you.
Now it sounds like the way TMO came.
Oh Lord.
Sir King.
Is she back?
No.
Oh.
But you know what? I gotta go. That was my alarm. I gotta get.
All right. Y'all take care.
Thank you. We'll see you later, Carly.
Thank you. Have a good one. Bye, y'all.
Talk to you guys later. Thanks for hitting the panel, Sir King. And
you're welcome.
Rio Butterfly and the beautiful. Okay. Did we give her too many compliments yet, Miss LA? But
she's
I'm
still
getting
pretty.
my butt off of here. She is pretty. But I have to get to work, and I'm not off till like 8:30 tonight. So I might come back depending on what happened today from me watching, in the clouds. I might drop down in a few chats. But otherwise, you guys have a wonderful day. I thank you. I appreciate you guys for joining us today. Make sure you like and share the video if you haven't already done that on the way in. Please and thank you very much. Also, feel free to hit the membership if you want to become a member of the Hood Table. And of course, feel free to Cash App for the commentary or just to donate to the platform. $, the Hood Table 402. Thank you so much. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. Bye.